Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video, and today we're going to be testing out the brand new Android 8 unit. Now I am pretty excited that they're finally giving Android 8 a card. He does have a very good support item, but now he has a card which is definitely very deserving. Android 8 was a character I like a lot from original Dragon Ball. Okay, 1.1 million, that's not bad right out of the gate. So this Android 8, he looks to be pretty good actually. Now, it is unfortunate that he is only a, Dragon Ball Saga Summon SSR. So that means he's going to have free-to-play stats, right? Like, at Rainbow, he's only going to have 3,000 all stats rather than 5,000 from a summonable LR, which will help that'll keep him in check from being too good. But, I mean, if you get really lucky and you're able to pull a couple copies of this guy, he's definitely going to be very good. Like, looking at him, on super attack, he lowers attack, which is good. Like, that's always a very helpful effect. For something like Super Battle Road, I don't think it really comes in handy in Battlefield too often, but certainly in something like normal Dokkan events, it also can help out, right? And he gets 100% attack for 3 turns after receiving an attack, right? Which is usually a good effect as long as it's paired with another attack buff, which Android 8 does have, where he gets 80% attack and defense if there's a Goku's family category ally on the team. But here's the thing, this Android 8, like, on the Dragon Ball Saga team, which we're on, Kid Goku is the leader anyway, so that's a Goku family category ally right away. Now, on the Android team, which Android 8 is also a part of, because, he is one of Dr. Giro's creations, it's... you're not going to be able to get his full potential there. So, Android 8 right now is sort of locked into the Youth/Dragon Ball Saga team. Oh, this will be interesting. How much damage will he take here? 31k, that's nothing right there. Not bad, not bad. 1.38 million, very, very good. So, some of these numbers we're seeing from Android 8, they're actually pretty good. Like, these are decent numbers nowadays. I mean, yeah, there's Dokkan Fest Kid Goku at, 1.7 million. I mean, definitely, Dokkan Fest Kid Goku has a lot of other factors related to his damage, like he builds up. He's got the active skill, which is very impressive. But Android 8, I gotta say, is a solid unit, man. I think he's a unit that you're going to be able to get some good use out of if you're able to pull a copy of him from that World Tournament banner. I would say that's unfortunately the worst part about him. Is he is a unit that's stuck in those damn World Tournament banners. I mean, the Dragon Ball Saga banner, I would say it's a little easier to pull units in than, like, the World Tournament banner, but, like, I hate that World Tournament banner so much, because, like, I haven't pulled LR Piccolo in 2 years, essentially. I'd love to Rainbow him, and I still have never pulled EGL World Tournament Gohan either. Like, units I'd love to get, and, like, World Tournament banner just is never kind to your boy. So I'm certainly not looking forward to chasing the 3 new units that are going to be added to the Dragon Ball Saga banner and Android 8. Ox King, who's only an SR. So we'll do a video on Ox King once he actually releases in game. He's really good, but I don't like that they only made him an SR. And then finally, there is also a new Cyborg Tao as well. Cyborg Tao, again, is solid enough, but nothing too insanely insane. So let's see what our boy Android 8 is able to get up to. 1.5 million. Not bad, not bad. Android 8, he definitely can put up some good numbers. See, that's the thing. I definitely do want to make sure to do the private server video on him, because usually a lot of new units I will Rainbow, like, pretty soon after they release or whatnot, but because Android 8 is a World Tournament card, like, it would take many tickets to be able to Rainbow him unless you get super lucky, right? Like, eventually I probably would Rainbow, like, the Int Jackie Chun. I probably also would Rainbow Kami, the physical Kami as well, because he's pretty useful on a couple of teams, but, just not able to get all the copies of them. Okay, so I guess the only thing I can say is that it is a bit disappointing, right? How they are limiting so many units now, either against a certain type of category or onto a certain team. I don't really mind when a unit is limited, I guess, like, in power against a certain category, right? Like, think of the way, like, LR Khalifa and Kale, right? They're way stronger against, like, Pure Saiyan or Tech Super Saiyan God Goku is way stronger defensively when he's fighting a movie boss, right? I don't think those are necessarily so bad, but it's not great with something like SCR Gogeta and now this SCR Android 8, where, you know, SCR Gogeta, you can't use him to his full potential, really, on the Fusion team. Because you'll need a Goku family and a Vegeta family category ally to be on the team in order for Gogeta to have his full attack and defensive buff. But, like, on a traditional Fusion team, you're not going to have a Goku family or a Vegeta family category ally for you to choose from. So, SCR Gogeta, like, you know, that's really where he'll be the most useful, is on the Fusion team. And, you know, you're only going to be able to use him at, like, I don't know, 75% effectiveness or something like that. So, you know, that's what's a bit of a shame, unfortunately, about our boy SCR Gogeta. And then we do kind of get the same thing here with Android 8, where you could run him on the Android team. I think he'll probably be fine. But, like, okay, so there was his attack stat. Look at that. Only 750,000 before he's hit. So that right there should go to show us the massive buff. Ooh, 3.2 million. I do really like LR Goku and Arale. But that should show you the massive difference. Like, you know, Android 8 has the same type of passive as, like, Tech Beerus or LR Beerus do, where they kind of multiply into each other, so it leads to, like, big-time damage numbers, right? So, right now, you could use him on the Android team. He's not going to be the most effective. I mean, it is nice that we do have a new Android character. That's certainly a team that could use some love. And then the Dragon Ball Saga, definitely another team that could use some love. I really wish they would bring the Arale banner back on both versions, and then release those units into the general SSR pool. I see no reason whatsoever why they can't do that. There's not like licensing issues or anything like that. Like, they could just bring those characters back, and I really think they should, because, you know, some of those Arales could be very important on the Dragon Ball Saga team, you know, using with, like, LR Kid Goku and Arale and stuff like that. Like, you know, I would like to see those units be available, man. Really, I would. Okay, so this is the turn we're looking for right here. We'll be able to see Android 8. He does have his passive active. Plus, we are also going to be able to see with Brawl on rotation, giving that 40%. So this will be Android 8. I believe, in his best situation. LR Kid Goku and Arale, they share a lot of links together. So Android 8 does have his passive active. Is he going to get super? Is Trunks AGL? I think Trunks is the AGL one. Let's see how much damage he takes here. Oh, no, he was not the AGL one. 65k. And then Android 8 up to 1.83 million. That's not bad, man. He's a solid unit. Like, one thing I am glad is that they're not scared now to make these World Tournament units good. Like, look at, like, AGL World Tournament Cooler's Awakening. Like, a lot of these World Tournament cards that have gotten Dokkan Awakenings have been very, very good recently. So, definitely positive developments for some of these World Tournament cards. So, let's go ahead now and take a quick look at our boy Android 8 and take a look at his details and stats and all that stuff. So, this is Fury of a Gentle Android, Android 8. Remember, you know, this is him from the Red Ribbon Army saga, which very clearly they're not going to split, like, original Dragon Ball up into a whole bunch of different sagas. It seems like, basically, we have the Dragon Ball Saga, which covers up all the way till the 23rd World Tournament. Looks like all the 23rd World Tournament cards are basically just in the World Tournament category, so they consider that its own, you know, that's like its own arc. They're not going to make a 23rd World Tournament category while also having a World Tournament category, right? So they're not going to overlap in that way. So, you know, there's still a lot of Dragon Ball characters for them to add from the Red Ribbon Army saga and all that. But, you know, basically that original Pilaf, you know, the 21st, 22nd World Tournaments, all of that stuff is kind of combined into the Dragon Ball Saga category, right? Now, his leader skill is SCR type Key 2 and HP attack and defense 50%. Fine, I guess. His super attack is the Angry Iron Fist, which does supreme damage and lowers attack and defense. Lowering attack is always a good ability. His passive skill, Gratitude for Goku, is he gets a 100% attack buff for 3 turns after receiving an attack. Then he gets an additional 80% attack and defense when there's a Goku family category ally in the team. That will always be very easy to do on the Dragon Ball Saga team, because of course that Dokkan Fest Kid Goku is probably the best character on the Dragon Ball Saga anyway, so you're always going to want to start with him on that team. His links are Infighter, Tough as Nails, Guidance of the Dragon Balls, The Incredible Adventure, Android Assault, and Gentleman. So he does have good links for the team. His 12 key multiplier is 130%. Wow, very, very low. I guess it makes sense with how high some of those buffs are in his passive, right? Like 100%, and then, you know, the additional 80% attack and defense. And then he's on 2 category teams. Androids and Dragon Ball Saga, definitely meant to be used on the Dragon Ball Saga team. So let me know what you guys think of Android 8 here. I do think he's a surprisingly good unit. I think they did give this guy justice here. Definitely a unit you could run. I do hope to see them continue to give us lots of good cards from OG Dragon Ball, though. You know, they're giving us a Namek Saga Dokkan Fest Goku next, which is really nice. So they're fulfilling my wish of giving us a ton of good cards from before, you know, Gohan vs. Cell, which previously used to be a cutoff where they didn't go too crazy with it. And we will finish off with Android 8 getting LRB Pan's active skill here. Let's see what attack number our boy can get to sort of finish things off. So, thanks guys for watching, and I will catch y'all next time.